confirmation has been made to the effect that the President has appointed 300 assistant resident district commissioners. This is in addition to about 150 resident district commissioners and another 150 deputy resident district commissioners. This will bring the number altogether to about 600 RDCs. This means that each local government will be having 4 individuals serving in the position of resident district commissioners or resident city commissioners.
Yes, Section 72 of the Local Government Act allows the President to have such a number of RDCs, deputy RDCs, or assistant RDCs as the President may deem necessary. So the law backs up the appointments.
But public policy analysts are uncomfortable with these numbers, which they argue that is unfair under the current difficult economic situation.
Employing more people who you're paying a salary, and there is a likelihood you will still not have money to facilitate them to do their roles. So will they really perform their role, or they are still going to be conduits of corruption? Because if someone is just paid a salary and they don't have money to perform their duties, then there is a likelihood they are going to perpetuate corruption, which you intend to fight. So for me, we are getting it wrong, not now, because our budget really cannot support us. Look at the infrastructure in the country. We cannot even repair the roads we have. And you're employing more people?
You know, you don't try to use the law to justify things you cannot justify. The law says, yes, we shall have RDCs. Then you use your head. You use your head and say, do I need 500 RDCs?
They argue that the increase in these numbers will not translate into excellent service delivery, but to make it worse, that it is a contradiction from the ongoing rationalization of government departments and agencies.
But while we are rationalizing to save taxpayers' money, to cut down on government expenditure, here then comes another huge government expenditure that we need to understand, because you cannot preach water and then drink wine. What do I mean? You cannot say, let's rationalize, let's cut down on government expenditure. In the same breath, you are bringing in new people within the system that have got to be paid by the taxpayer. What sense does it make, Right Honorable Speaker? What role are the assistant RDCs going to play that RDCs and deputy RDCs cannot play?
The government representatives committed to provide a response at a later date. The lingering question then pertains to why the President would choose to appoint all these people at a time the country is supposed to be frugal with resources. But to the analysts, it is all about patronage and mobilization for 2026.
There are very many younger people who have been running around that Sijui patriotism, Sijui we are having these parties with the Muhozi and so on and so forth. You need to observe those people. What do you want? Where do you want them to go? They are going to become very disgruntled and move against you. So you start opening up places for them so that they cool down. We don't need these people, but we need now to pacify the younger people.
This is for patronage.
It is for patronage, definitely, no question about it. It is for patronage. It has nothing to do with the service delivery. It has nothing to do that we needed them.
They should ensure that our economy creates opportunities for employment of the people. Because what I see, what they are doing is that they are trying to create opportunities for cadres, so that they have where they can eat, because it has become a country where they feel that everyone should find a place where they can eat.
The argument being put forward for effective service delivery is for government to inject adequate resources required for operationalization of the existing offices. Jackson Onyango, NTV in Kampala.